To the average user, artificial intelligence is weightless. It is a blinking cursor, a helpful voice in a speaker, or a magically generated image appearing on a screen, or even a digitally generated video like this one, just waiting to be shared. It feels ethereal, a product of code and cloud, seemingly detached from the physical constraints of the earth. You're watching the Frank and Honest YouTube channel. We use artificial intelligence to produce videos about the world around us. And when there's something amiss in that world, we'd like you to know about it. If you enjoy this content and want to see more of it, please subscribe and share it with your friends and family. The invisibility and weightlessness of artificial intelligence is an illusion, and it is a dangerous one that we ignore at our peril. Every time a user engages in a standard conversation with a large language model, roughly 20 to 50 questions, it is estimated that approximately 500 milliliters of water are consumed at a data center. That is a standard 16-ounce bottle of water evaporated into the atmosphere, gone from the local watershed forever, simply to cool the servers processing that digital exchange. When multiplied by billions of daily queries, that single bottle of water becomes a torrent. When compounded by the massive energy required to train these models, a process that consumes gigawatt-hours of electricity rivaling the output of small nuclear plants, the physical footprint of AI becomes undeniable. We are standing at the precipice of the greatest technological expansion since the Industrial Revolution, but unlike the smokestacks of the 19th century, the environmental cost of the AI boom is hidden behind secure server farm fences and nondescript industrial parks. It is quantified not in visible smog, but in rapidly draining aquifers and strained electrical grids that drive up costs for local families, farms, and other users of water and power. While we can embrace the intellectual potential of AI, we cannot allow it to cannibalize the fundamental resources, water, and energy that our society relies upon. We are currently building the future of commercial and academic intelligence by borrowing against the future of our environment. It is a debt our grandchildren may not be able to pay. The core of the issue lies in the water-energy nexus. Data centers are unique industrial beasts. They require massive amounts of electricity to run processors, which in turn generate immense heat. To prevent catastrophic failure, that heat must be removed. Historically, the cheapest way to remove heat was evaporative cooling, spraying potable water across hot infrastructure and letting it evaporate. It is effective, but it is wasteful. Our use of artificial intelligence is creating a dual crisis. The blue crisis. Today, single hyperscale facilities can consume millions of gallons of water daily, often drawing from the same aquifers used for local agriculture and drinking water. In drought-prone regions like the American Southwest, the Great Plains, and parts of Europe, this places tech giants in direct competition with local residents for a finite survival resource. On a clean modern background, brief sting. Simultaneously, the electrical demand is surging. Projections indicate that by 2030, data centers could consume up to 8% of total U.S. electricity. This insatiable hunger is forcing utilities to keep aging coal and gas plants online longer than planned, reversing decades of progress in decarbonization and destabilizing regional grids. This is not merely an engineering challenge, it is a failure of regulation and imagination. The current industry standard prioritizes speed of deployment and minimal upfront cost over long-term resource efficiency. We are treating drinking water as a cheap industrial coolant and treating the electrical grid as an infinite resource. Both assumptions are false. Technology is often justified by the promise of a better tomorrow. We are told that AI will solve cancer, optimize logistics, and combat climate change. These are noble and likely achievable goals. But we must ask, what good is a smarter world if it is also a thirstier, hotter one? If we continue on our current trajectory, what experts call business as usual, we risk leaving the next generation a paradoxical inheritance, a world of infinite digital intelligence, but scarce physical resources from which to exploit that intelligence. We risk handing them tools to calculate the precise rate of their own aquifer depletion, without the water left to fix it. History shows how we have solved similar industrial challenges before. We mandated catalytic converters for cars to mitigate air-polluting smog. We banned CFCs to slow the destruction of the ozone layer. We created building codes to ensure safety of workers and inhabitants of our housing. Now we must establish the blue and green standard for the AI age. Let's propose a comprehensive framework to transition the AI industry from a resource-extractive model to a resource-neutral one. The blue standard, a shift toward water-positive operations. This involves mandating closed-loop liquid cooling technologies that slash water waste by 98% and legally requiring the use of reclaimed wastewater rather than potable drinking water for industrial cooling. The green standard, a shift toward grid-interactive infrastructure. Data centers must evolve from passive consumers into active grid participants, pausing heavy training loads during peak energy usage to protect residential reliability, and capturing their waste heat to warm nearby homes and businesses. The technology to achieve this exists today. Direct-to-chip cooling, immersion cooling, and waste heat district heating are proven solutions. They are not science fiction. They are simply capital expenditures that the industry has been slow to adopt because water and dirty energy are currently too cheap. This blue and green standard is a roadmap that we can use to update the rules of the road for industry leaders to prove that innovation does not require exhaustion. Once again, we are the Frank and Honest YouTube channel. We would like you, the viewer, to share this video with your friends and loved ones. Also, don't just watch this video, talk to people about it. Write your Congress people, the people you voted to represent you, about this issue. Our use of artificial intelligence isn't going to stop anytime soon, so it only makes sense to see to it that the tools we use to generate this technology don't dry out our farmlands and starve our electrical grid. The choices we make in the next 5 years regarding AI infrastructure will determine the resource stability of the next 50 years ahead. Have a happy new year. We look forward to seeing you in 2026 as well. Thank you for watching.